Hey guys, what's up? It's Awesome 8000. Today, we're playing NBA Greatest Players. Doing some Karl, the Mailman Malone. One of the greatest power forwards of all time. So let's do this. Versing the Spurs.
Malone working in the post, time winding down.
Versing Duncan and Robinson.
What a fantastic follow-away shot by the mailman. Welcome everyone as we take a stroll down memory lane. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we've got a great matchup for you with the Spurs and the Jazz.
And what a battle this will be at the power forward position. You'll get Karl Malone when he was at his best going up against a very young Tim Duncan. Two of the best forwards ever to play the game.
But that's where the similarities end for these two teams. Stockton gives the Jazz an edge in the backcourt, but the Spurs have the edge.
We're about to win, by the way.
Holding down at center.
All eyes will be on Malone and Duncan, though. Sit tight, everyone, as we get ready to get things going. Now look at the Jazz. Stockton and Malone out there, of course. They're joined by Hornacek at the 2 with Keith in at the 3. Rounding things out for them is Foster in at the 5, roaming the paint. A check of the Spurs now in the San Antonio Twin Towers. Tim Duncan and David Robinson, the Admiral, at the 4 and 5. Sean Elliott slots in at the small 4.
Oh my.
And it's Vinny Del Negro.
Starting off great.
General Avery Johnson is the backcourt. Johnson outside. Right side Robinson. Foster on him. Pass to Elliott. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
You score as well as Malone, and you get a nickname pretty quickly. The mailman seemed pretty apt, too, given how dependable he was to fill up the box score night in and night out.
Now here's Stockton. Hornacek backing down.
Go in, ow!
Malone, 19 years in the NBA for the mailman, and only in his first and last did he fail to average more than 20 points a game. Unbelievable.
Consistency, dependability, reliability. I mean, those are things you think about when you mention the name Karl Malone. I mean, being able to play at a level like that for an extended period of time, that's remarkable. It really is.
Here's Foster. Off target with that shot.
I thought maybe a big man could score. I was completely wrong.
Johnson up top. The little runner inside.
It's about time. I was wondering if they were ever going to knock a shot down.
Stockton against Johnson. Stockton kicks to Malone.
How do you miss? Oh my. Thank you. Literally have to get underneath the freaking basket to hit a shot.
Around 5 minutes left to play here in the first.
You know, seeing a young Tim Duncan out there, he really was a force at the collegiate level. I mean, I got a chance to watch him in college at Wake Forest, and he carried that program the years he was there.
Robinson. Nice close-in finish by the Admiral.
Well, his rebounding is certainly something this team has come to rely on.
Yeah, the fans have come to rely on him for those dunks for sure.
Well, and nobody was disappointed on that play.
Here's Foster.
Oh my.
Elliott's got 3 rebounds.
How does that slip from your hand?
Stockton against Johnson. Let's go. Robinson misses. Clark talking about Duncan at college. He shot over 60% from the floor as a senior. And Steve, I know one thing you liked about him is he stayed all 4 years at Wake Forest. Full flavor that experience and carried it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, I think Tim Duncan is really the poster child for what can happen when you stick around and you build your game, particularly as a low post player. You see so many young players nowadays come in without a low post game, and they come straight out of high school. Or maybe
don't get Stockton!
Tim Duncan was so well schooled with his footwork, and that helped him become one of the all-time greats.
And it's the Spurs ball. Del Negro the pass to Johnson. Passes to Del Negro. The pass to Duncan. Malone on him. Fires it up. San Antonio again missing.
Kind of funny to see someone like Tim Duncan, who is now an elder statesman in the league, as a bright-eyed youngster on this team.
I thought maybe.
And so here is San Antonio. Duncan gets it to go inside.
Even in the early days of his NBA career, Tim Duncan had all the moves inside.
Stockton outside from downtown.
Oh my God! One of these days.
Talk about Tim Duncan. Make no mistake, though, he was an impact player from the get-go after playing 4 years at Wake Forest.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching him in college. Had a chance to cover him a couple of times in person, and as a rookie, he averaged 21 points and 12 rebounds a game, and did not miss a beat.
Wow, that's insane.
From day one in the NBA. Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Hornacek backing down. 18 feet away, and that's good for 2. Here's Johnson. And San Antonio calls the first time out.
I went like through my head. That was weird.
Take a look at the accolades between Stockton and Malone. I mean, 23 trips to the All-Star game between them. Well, that's Hall of Fame worthy on its own.
Different look for San Antonio. Person's checked in for Elliott, and it's Jackson in for Del Negro. .157 left in the first quarter of the game. Tipped away. Hornacek with the steal.
He wasn't paying any attention to the defense.
Oh my!
Pass there.
The loose ball recovered by San Antonio.
Like, why even take it in?
Outside for Jackson. Latre. Shot misses. Here go the Jazz the other way. Clark, you mentioned their accolades. 15 All-NBA first-team appearances, 8 second-team appearances, 4 third-team. Steve, they were just fixtures as the league's best for so long.
Well, Stockton and Malone, I mean, just saying those two names together.
Oh, dunk that.
NBA fan. It just, you know, that those two names signify pick and roll and teamwork and the Utah Jazz. You say their names and so much comes to mind. They were an unbelievable tandem.
Here's Johnson after the basket by Utah. He dishes it to Robinson. Knocked loose.
Boy, you got to love that kind of anticipatory defense.
Here's Hornacek.
Hornacek!
No good.
When Avery Johnson's career ended as a player, his time in the NBA did not. Less than 6 months after hanging up his sneakers, he was a head coach.
And he had a great run coaching the Mavericks. He did something that no other coach had done before in Dallas, taking the Mavs to the NBA Finals for the first time in franchise history.
Just 2 to shoot. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so here is Utah. Keith passes to Stockton. Pass to Keith. Duncan is there. Hornacek outside. Up in time.
Oh, not in.
We're at the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. Don't go away. We'll see you in a moment.
Wow, 8-8. Worst quarter ever.